San Diego's home to one of the preeminent Alzheimer's research organizations in the world, and it just got a big boost. It's now called the USC Epstein Family Alzheimer's Therapeutic Research Institute in honor of Daniel J. Epstein, his wife Phyllis, and their family, who made a $20 million donation to the Institute recently. Joining us now with more is Paul Azen, the founding director of the Alzheimer's Therapeutic Research Institute. It's good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
10 years in now and things are going well, but a $20 million gift, that's a big deal. It's got to be a big boost, especially in this research environment.
It's terrific. The Epstein family has been wonderful, a wonderful supporter of our work since we started a decade ago. And gifts of this sort enable us to begin projects, to try innovative ideas that are not yet ready, say for a grant application to NIH, allow us to move forward at the speed we want to pursue. It's really tremendous.
And this was, they had also given about 10 years ago to help establish the Institute,
That's right. They've been friends from the beginning. They share ideas with us. We have meetings together. They join in our discussions with colleagues around the world. It's just been great.
Well, a great couple of Trojans there helping us out, so we appreciate that. So what are the big headlines today? I know you've said recently you do expect that a treatment to prevent the onset of Alzheimer's could be found in the next decade or so?
That's right. So the last few years have been amazing in Alzheimer's therapeutic research. My team has been working on this for decades, but it's only been the last few years when we've seen real success. And by success, I mean we can now slow the disease down. We now have treatments on the market that can significantly slow the progression of Alzheimer's disease. And what that means is that we are absolutely on the right track. We can build on this success. We can help all the people who are suffering from this. But it also tells us that our ideas about what is driving the disease have validity. Because by attacking the changes in the brain that worsen Alzheimer's, we can slow it down. This is proven. This is in the clinic now. If we can extend those ideas to earlier stages, even to people in middle age who are at risk because of a family history, say, if we can extend the ideas that are proven successful, we can actually prevent the disease before it starts.
We have a couple of diseases that are making progress. They've been out a couple of years now. Are we seeing improvements, tangible results already on those?
On the drugs that are available now? Yes. So the drugs are drugs that are administered intravenously and attack the primary change, which is called amyloid in the brain, that drives the disease. And these treatments can actually pull the amyloid out dramatically well from the brain. But there are side effects. It takes a while to see the effect, but there are major advances just in recent months on new approaches to attacking the amyloid, attacking it more fully, more safely, more rapidly. So things are going to get better. In addition, we're now conducting studies that combine removal of that amyloid material with attacking the other major abnormality, which are the so-called tau tangles. And by attacking the disease more robustly, more fully, we'll have a bigger effect, a greater slowing of progression. And again, then extending those ideas earlier and earlier can help us prevent the disease.
Only have about 30 seconds left, but you've been doing this for decades now. Your enthusiasm that we're going to find that preventive measure soon, where is that compared to just 5 years ago? How much more excited are you about that possibility?
Yeah, so again, 5 years ago, we were seeing evidence that we were on the right track, but nothing had made it. Nothing had been proven to slow progression of this disease, even though, yes, we've been conducting dozens of studies over decades. So now we have proof that we can slow this disease down. We have solid ground to build on for greater benefit and full primary prevention of the disease. It is definitely coming.
Last thing I want to ask you, you've said you feel like this research field is the most collaborative in the world. Why is that?
Well, in part because it was so difficult for us to make progress. Years ago, 2 decades ago, the experts in the field came together and said, for us to make progress, we need to work together with companies, with regulators, with philanthropists across all the academic institutes, share all our data and collaborate fully. That was put in place, and that's how we got progress.
And that doesn't mean you still might not want to be the first to discover something. Maybe we'll call it competitive collaborativeness.
We actually call it pre-competitive collaboration.
I like that.
And it's not so much about taking credit or being first. I think every step we take now is highly collaborative, and that's what's important.
Dr. Paul Azen with the USC Epstein Family Alzheimer Therapeutic Research Institute. It's a long name, but we got to say it all because they're all important to this. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for all the work that you're doing, and we'll talk again.
Thanks very much.